Hey, I'm happy to share this moment with you, and in case you haven't already, get into a comfortable position and relax. So now, if you like, feel free to join me in taking 5 deep, slow breaths into the belly. Feel the air move through your nose or mouth and make its way to your belly, inflating it with air until you feel full, and just enjoy the silence for a second or two before letting the air fall out on its own terms again. Breathing into the belly helps me with relaxing on a physical level. It comforts my body. How do you feel? Don't think about it. Just observe. Does anything feel tense? Take the time to scan your body for such contractions. Gently invite them to rest by just focusing on those areas and breathing consciously. When your scan is completed, simply enjoy this moment. You are right here, right now. Resting in the self. As you can tell by the title, I'd like to dedicate this moment to thankfulness, to the appreciation of life itself and so many people, things, and circumstances that brought and perhaps still bring joy into our lives. Focus your awareness on your hands now. Gently contract your hands without moving them too much, and then let them rest. Feel them now and try not to trick yourself by moving them. Breathe into those areas and become aware of them. As I've mentioned, breathing into the belly may help us feel physically comfortable, but now I'd like to place an emphasis on our emotional well-being. For me, breathing into the chest has an emotional side to it. Therefore, feel free to join me in placing our hands that we've just focused our awareness on our sternum, our breastbone. Now, if you like, join me in taking 3 deep, passionate breaths into the chest. Each inhalation comes with a certain willingness for this fresh, vitalizing air. Then we hold our breath for a moment and really feel into our bodies, just to then breathe out as much air as comfortably possible in form of a big sigh of relief. Then pay attention to your various sense perceptions before taking the next breath. Let's keep our hands placed on our chest. Perhaps you perceive this experience as emotional too. I think it's a beautiful way to become more open-hearted. With this open-heartedness and a sense of bliss, let us now be thankful. Thankful for how we're feeling right this moment, right now. There is so much more to be grateful for. I'll give you a moment to contemplate what you're thankful for. Try not to think too much. Rather perceive what comes to mind and really feel grateful for this person, object, or occasion. Perhaps say thank you or whatever you'd like to express in that moment. Don't feel stressed by me. Do it at your own pace, and if needs be, simply pause the video or rest in being until I continue talking to you. There are plenty of things to be thankful for. Family, friends, our achievements, abilities, also in terms of health, our environment, and so much more. Perhaps with some matters you've not only felt gratitude, but also sadness or bitterness because you think that some of what I've said doesn't apply to your circumstances. Even though there might be insufficiencies in an area, there might also be something or someone to be thankful for within that realm. Perhaps there are ways of making use of your abilities to turn those issues around and to make this universe a better place. If there's nothing you can do about it, as harsh as it may sound, what's the point in dragging yourself down because of that? Are there not still plenty of people, objects, and circumstances to be grateful for, and that make your experience on this earth blissful after all? We might be sad because someone, something, or an experience is no longer physically present. But aside from being thankful for what we experience now and what isn't over, we can look back on what lies in the past with not just tears in our eyes, but also a smile on our face. We can be thankful for having experienced so much bliss during the time we've had the pleasure of having this person, object, or event in our direct present experience. Perhaps this gives you a more positive outlook on life. I hope so. Life is raw, tough but beautiful. As long as we wake up and live to see another day, there is always a reason to be grateful. I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye.